Yeah, so I guess I'll go first. My name's Olivia. I'm from Isaac in Washington, D.C., and I'm the VP IGET.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and then I'm Ben. I'm the VP IGET of Isaac Madison in Madison, Wisconsin.
All right, nice. So we're gonna wait for around like 5 more minutes. How about, what do you guys do last weekend? Hi, Tucker.
I can't hear shit. Oh, now I can.
We are live.
What's up, boys? Oh.
What's up?
What's up,
Hey.
Where's Melanie?
Mel just left.
Yeah, she just went home.
It's me and Tuck, though. We're both here at the Georgia boys.
Huh, cool. So how about Vera? Where's Vera?
I'm not. I think she has work today or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we just do self-introduction. Do some self-introduction.
Yeah.
So today we have Jan. He's from Isaac in Germany.
Hi, yes, I'm Jan from Germany, as Dan already mentioned. I'm from Berlin, studying there, and I'm VP OGT in Berlin at the moment.
Tucker, you want to say something about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Tucker. I'm VP IGT at Isaac UGA. And Shiva.
I'm Shiva. I'm VP BD at Georgia Tech.
Okay. Awesome. Right. Cool. All right, cool. So thank you guys for joining. So now we're gonna start, okay? All right. So if you need anything, message in Google Hangout or WhatsApp, and I'm gonna answer. Awesome. So now we're gonna start. All right. Yep. So welcome to Isaac US and Germany seminar. So now, this is introduction of our VP today, the one that gonna Fassi with me today for our session. Right, Jan? We cannot hear you for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Dan, and hello to every one of you again. Yes, I already introduced me shortly. I'm Jan from Berlin, 23 years old, studying computer science. Yes, I've been on exchange once myself to Stockholm to study there for half a year. And yes, currently I'm back in Berlin, VP OGT, since 8 months now. So started last summer. Few more months to go. And yes, I was asked for a random fact. I'm probably the worst person in telling jokes you will ever get to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you go to the next slide? Yes, so topic of the webinar is exchange partnership between Germany and the US, for you for incoming, for us for outgoing exchange. And the goal is that for this summer peak, so with realizations in summer, late summer, early autumn, that we can have as much approvals for this as possible, and most of them will probably happen in May to June, but more on this later on the timeline. But the goal is to increase number of overall matches between our two countries, that more people from Germany can actually go to the US for an internship there. Yay! So a short overview about current OGT or OGET situation in Germany. So of all 38 local committees in Germany, currently 17 are running OGET operations, and all of them are specialized on some subgroups of EPs, so sub-products we call them, so either business and marketing, IT engineering, teaching, or OGE is at the moment considered as one of them. For BA and marketing and IT engineering, I will tell you a bit more about specific LCs on the next slides. And as you can see, some of the top performing LCs at the moment, so that you should talk to at the moment, are Stuttgart, MyLC, Darmstadt, Bochum, Nuremberg, Karlsruhe. And all of them have different specializations. For example, we in Berlin have a lot of engineering or TEPs, and Stuttgart is very strong in business administration or marketing. Yeah. So currently in Germany, when we are talking about the EPs we have, we are focusing mainly on two groups for global talent that are IT and engineering on the one side and business administration and marketing on the other. And yes, roughly at the moment, I would say for business administration marketing, we have around 70% or 60 to 70% of our matches, and IT and engineering is by far the second largest group. Yes, and for each of those sub-programs, there are certain local committees specializing in. So, for example, IT and engineering, you can see those four. And when you're looking for IT EPs, so students with a background in IT, those universities will have almost exclusively TEPs, so you will only get them at those universities because they are specialized on selling to students who study computer science, for example, or also engineering degrees. Most other local committees will only have, if they have any, very few. And as you can see in this overview, all of them are technical universities, which are very strong in those subjects. For example, the Technical University of Berlin, that's where I'm studying at the moment. We have around 35,000 students, subjects, almost all of them are some kind of engineering, computer science, sometimes in combination with management. For example, I'm studying computer science in combination with management. And there are also industrial engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, also very technical computer science degrees, data science, everything that's somehow considered as technology. And it's among the best universities for those subjects in Germany and Europe. Similar for the second one, Munich, it's even a bit bigger than my university, but this range of subjects is almost the same. They have a bit more business also than we have in Berlin, but it's similar strong in those subjects. In general, in Berlin and in Munich, we not only have the technical universities where the LCs are located, but also there are several more universities. So that in both cities, there is a very broad range of students, but the local committee is focused on selling those groups. In Berlin, we focus on engineering and IT, and OGE in Munich, they focus on business administration and IT. Yes, for Darmstadt, it's a much smaller city than the other two, but they have one of the most widely known technical universities in Germany. They have a very strong reputation in computer science and mechanical engineering. That's the two focus subjects of the university. And they have, the local community there has a very strong, very strong exchange focus in engineering. So if you're looking really like highly technical EPs, that's probably the best place to ask for them. Maybe one of the best places to ask for them in the world. And in Dresden, it's the last of the 4 technical LCs, which they also have. They have a lot of computer science, some engineering, but more computer science there. And yeah, big technical university in a nice city in Eastern Germany. In general, all those 4 universities again have a technical focus. Maybe go to the next slide, because there we have something about the business administration. Yes, so for this subproduct, much more than 4 LCs are specialized in business administration and marketing. That's maybe also the reason we have 70% of our matches at the moment in this area. The 4 you can see here are the strongest one at the moment. That's Stuttgart, Hamburg, Nuremberg, and Karlsruhe. In Stuttgart, they are located at a university which offers kind of everything, but the LC local committee is specialized in working with the business students. They also have a strong interface and a very strong OGV team there, so there's doing a lot of OGT for business and marketing and selling OGE and OGV in the same group of students. And during the last 2 years, they have been, for OGT, the top performing LC in Germany. And in the last year, by far, with more than 30 matches. In Hamburg, the situation is very similar. Big university, which offers kind of all subjects from engineering to social science to business. And the LC is very present in the business and marketing areas at the university there, and they are also have been the second strongest LC in Germany in the last years. Yes, for Nuremberg, the story is slightly different. They are also at a relatively technical university, but nevertheless focus on matching for business administration and GE. For GE, they have currently the biggest pool in Germany of EPs, and also expanding in this area. And for Karlsruhe, they are a bit special because they are one of the few LCs for OGT which is not specializing on a certain group of students, but marketing at the whole university. So when you ask them for EPs, they have kind of everything. So like IT and engineering, but also business and some teaching. But for all of them, not that much as any other LCs. But they are have a very broad focus. And the university is in particular known for industrial management and computer science, where they are located. But they also have several universities in their area. And then there are other LCs which are great when you're looking for business students, which are great to approach, like Münster, Frankfurt, again Munich, or Bochum. All of them are focusing in this group of students.
All right, awesome. Thank you. So the next is question and A. So I'm going to go back into the slide for IT and engineering about these LC. So take a look at the description of these LC, and you guys can ask more information with Jen for him to describe more about a university. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Because I know that a lot of us, we focus in IT and engineering opportunities. So this is a chance for you to ask these specific EB, especially these top LC are the top supply in IT and engineering EPs.
Any questions?
I got one. I got a question.
Yep.
Do you know like how many realizations these LCs had, like OGT realizations they had over the past couple of years? I could probably find it on Expo, but I was just asking.
It's
Good question.
it's fluctuating. I know that when you look for IT and engineering, Darmstadt and Berlin had around an average 10 per year during the last years. That's also what, so this is around the average number of exchanges that most LCs are doing, except Stuttgart and Hamburg with a business focus, which are doing like 20 to 30. But most others are around 10 exchanges, and then considering their focus for Darmstadt, Berlin, Munich, and Dresden, most is in IT and engineering. The others are more focused in business administration.
Cool. Thanks.
So for this LC, which country do they usually send EPs to?
To which countries? So when we talk to EPs, US is one of the most asked countries, but a lot of EPs, in particular for that timeline, have difficulties finding opportunities so far. I know for Berlin TU during the last year, we did most of our exchanges with Brazil, Mexico, and Taiwan. I know for Darmstadt it's similar. I don't know for the other ones at the moment.
All right, awesome. Is everyone good with IT and engineering? If you're good, can you type yes into the chat? So I'm gonna move on to BA and marketing.
There's another question in the chat. I just see it. Which the engineer would you say the most background in civil engineering? Darmstadt is definitely a good place to ask for this. I think we in Berlin may have a few, and Dresden also have some. That's what I can say,
So Berlin TU and Dresden?
Some, and best place to ask for them is Darmstadt.
Okay, thank you. All right, so everybody good? I'm gonna move on to marketing, okay? All right, so for BA marketing. You guys can take a look at these. I have a question. So can you explain more about strong matching history in GE and BA? Can you explain more of this? What do you mean by strong matching history?
In particular, considering that GE is a relatively new product compared to other local committees, Nuremberg has already quite some matches more than most other LCs there. So they are among the strongest in GE at the moment, and I mentioned BA there because that's their second focus. They have a BA focus, but also strong in GE. And they were among the first LCs in Germany adopting GE as a new product.
Is that GE across the board, or is that just GE for BA?
This is GE for GE students in general. I don't know exactly where they sent them at the moment, but most of the GE students will have a business background, maybe some IT, but most definitely business and marketing too.
Well, I have a question too. So when would the realization timeline be? Because I know you guys have a different timeline for your university. When could they realize?
We have slides for this later.
That one we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, Shiva?
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys good with these questions about the LC? Can we move on? All right, awesome. Thank you, guys. Next, so in sales, talking to companies about our supplies and demands, right? So what is special about German EPs? So here, who is the standard EP for GT and GE? So for GT, our candidate is either a bachelor student, 6 months. They either have a master degree or student going for a gap year. So this is the key selling point for EPs that participate in GT opportunity. And for GE, so this student is actually a bachelor in their 1 or 3rd semester and interested in topics about entrepreneurship and soft skill development. So this is a very generic definition of the EPs. All right, is everyone good about this? Awesome. And then this is some facts that Tanisha, who is the MCVP OGT in ISEC in Germany, have given me some information. So fun facts, 70% of our approvals come from the EP pool, EPs who are studying in BA marketing. So a lot of the talents are having backgrounds in BA marketing. And then they're going to change. They plan to go on a change like really further away. And they're looking to spend 1 semester abroad or after they finish the university. Selling opportunities between 4 to 6 months, we get the max match. So this is answer. So this is a university timeline in Germany. Jen, do you want to help me with this information?
Yes, of course. As you already mentioned, we have a different university timeline in Germany. For this summer peak now, so at the moment, our next semester will start in April, so mid of April and end in July. And exams are usually until end of July. And then we have the semester break in summer from August to October. So in mid to end October starts the winter semester, which ends with our spring break, which is in February to April. So usually a good start for German students to go abroad is in August. September is also fine for most, but in August, definitely most of them are done with exams and are ready to go abroad. And one thing that's also a bit special about German students is they like to plan ahead. They usually it's difficult to sell them, yes, you will start tomorrow. It's more like they're planning some months in advance, usually 6 to 8 months, but also a bit less is possible. So we start, they start applying now when they go now or in April, latest May, when they want to go abroad in August, September.
All right, awesome. Do you guys have any questions on this? All right, cool. All right, thank you guys. Next, so based on the outgoing incoming part, this is the operations timeline on the university timeline in Germany. So as you guys can see, the top is Germany outgoing, and then the bottom one is our incoming timeline. So right now, we at March and April going. This is the peak of signups. So they get the peak for signups in April, starting April 15th. Our part is this is when we're supposed to close meeting, so we can open opportunities. So by the mid of April, opportunities. And then after that, from May until July, this is when a lot of LC in Germany, they're going to get approval. And the same as us, from May until June, this is when we approve EPs. And we're going to spend approximately around a month opportunities to get the visa. And then peak of realization is August. So it is very important to be aware of this urgency timeline for the two ends, both incoming and outgoing in US and Germany. You guys can take a look and then let me know if you need any classification on this. Is it clear? Awesome. Cool. So why am I showing you guys the timelines, operation timelines? And now I want to show you guys the current open opportunities in ISAC US that we're having right now. So Vinny just updated these opportunities at the beginning of the week, and this is the most up-to-date open opportunities in ISAC US. So for now, we are having 13 opens in GT. So this table gonna show you all opening GT that we have right now. So Jan, as you can see, this is the number of openings. This is the LC that we're working with. Actually, Georgia Tech, we do have a VP right now. He's in this call. This is Shiva. So Shiva is having 2 opens for engineering, and this is the duration of the opportunities, application close date, and digital start date. Yep. So if you have any questions, you can explain or ask. Shiva, do you want to speak a little bit about this opportunity that you're having in Georgia Tech?
Actually, on that side, I'm not too familiar with Open because this is a re-raised account for yes. Gonzalo would know more, but I can ask him for input really quickly if you'd like.
Okay.
But I'm like forwarding all the notes right now just because he's on a flight.
Can you repeat it? I didn't understand that completely.
Yes. Oh. So Shiva, basically he said that he working with another VP, and then that VP is responsible for this opportunity, and he gonna communicate, get more information about that.
Yeah. I will write my mail address to the chat, then you can forward it to him that you can send me some information about it.
Yes, that'd be great.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah. So guys, even though this is open opportunities, but you guys can see that a lot of companies, they not only refer German EPs. So that's why this is urgency. We need to increase our volumes in opening opportunities in ISAC US. Yeah, cool. So this is a timeline. You can see like everything relates to each other, right? So the thing here is, if not now, then when? If we're not taking action right now, if we're not closing meetings right now, nothing over here is going to happen. So March and April is the month that we need to do to open opportunities. Are we on board? Love you so much, Ben. All right, Olivia, yes. All right, cool, next. So, why are we doing international relations? Because we want to increase the number of approvals, and then especially for fast matching, right? So the question here is how we do fast match. But first, to have fast match, we need to open opportunities, right? So anybody know that what is the goal for this month by March 31st for opportunities open?
Is it 30?
30? Yeah, 30 for GE. How about GT?
5.
Yes. So by March 31st, 17, this is our goal. GE 30 and GT 5. Everybody on board. Awesome. And then in order to do fast match, so when you guys ask me a lot of questions about to promote your opportunities and stuff like that, so this is my answer. At first, you need to update the link on the opportunity search tool. So after this call, I'm going to upload this PowerPoint, and you guys can get access to this. So I attached the link onto here and just update it. And then the most efficient way for us to promote opportunities is for you guys to message me either email or WhatsApp so I can connect you guys to the right people instead of like running around and asking for information. Does that sounds good? Awesome. Can we do this, guy? 30 GE and 5 GT? Awesome. Cool. So that's the end of our webinar today. Do you guys have any questions? Timeline, anything, tips? Cool. So now I'm going to stop presenting. Guys, so I just heard from our MCVP.
Hi.
That so Monday something gonna come, something big gonna come. So we're gonna launch the toolkit for application process and visa, like everything. So the NST and Vinny have been working really hard to provide content for you guys. So everything all set and get ready for Monday. Okay, cool. Jan,
Yes.
how do you feel about this call so far?
I liked it. I hope we have a lot of opportunities for the German EPs because they really, really want to go to the US.
Guys, did I see that? Like everybody wants to go to the US. We need to open opportunities.
So, and I think you have a cool team of the VPs, at least, definitely the ones who attended, and I think all the others too.
Yeah, I love all of them. They're actually doing like a lot, like doing so well. All right, cool, guys. I'm gonna stop the broadcast so we can be chill. Okay, cool.